high. The Zags dominated overtime and complete a season sweep of the Vols. Tonight, the Zags begin WCC play, where they have clearly dominated during the Mark Few era. It's Gonzaga basketball next. Well, Gonzaga had lost 3 in a row and 4 of 5. And they ended the second longest home winning streak in the nation with that win over Tennessee. And now they come home, and these fans have been waiting for. Welcome inside Spokane's McCarthy Athletic Center as West Coast Conference play gets underway here tonight for these two programs. Gonzaga hosting the University of Portland as we take a look now at the standings in the West Coast Conference. 4 teams got it all going last night. St. Mary's with a win over Santa Clara by a point, and San Diego defeated San Francisco. So will Gonzaga, or will it be Portland with their first win of the West Coast Conference? Keep in mind, the last time Gonzaga played in this building, they lost to another team from the city of Portland. That was Portland State. I'm Greg Heister. This is Craig Elo. Craig, I think the Zags re-energized and got some of that confidence back with that win over Tennessee.
That was a huge win in Tennessee. They knew they could go back there and be in a comfortable situation. Even though it's a big gym, they had already beaten Tennessee once, so it was a huge win, and they got a couple of good performances from a couple of players.
Yeah, Mark Few needed a player to step up, and Matt Bolden did that, tied a career high, but this was clearly the best game of his career.
No question about it. It was the best I saw Matt Bolden play in a Gonzaga uniform, moving without the basketball, knocking down shots from the outside. And then this young man really stepped up and was aggressive shooting the basketball. Just what the Zags needed was a shot in the arm. Was Austin Day playing like he did against the Volunteers.
Yeah, Austin was 6 of 13 shooting, 3 of 4 from behind the arc in that game. All right, Portland, Eric Revenot, the head coach, has this team rising. They're good defensively, they can shoot the 3, and they're scrappy, Craig. This is a good basketball team tonight.
Well, Coach Revenot is a great recruiter. He's got a young team, the 8th youngest in the country, but he's got them playing really well because of Nick Ravio. Everybody knows Ravio here, of course, because of his brother Derek, but the young man that can score. Look at that, 16.2, 4th in the WCC right now.
And as Craig said, of course, his brother was Derek Ravio, a former West Coast Conference Player of the Year here for Gonzaga. His father was one of the great players in the history of Portland. And from one West Coast Conference player to another, Jeremy Pargo, the reigning WCC Player of the Year, hoping to lead his Zags to the first win of the year in West Coast Conference play. Starting lineups, tip-off when we come back. And welcome back inside the McCarthy Athletic Center as we now get moments away from the start of Gonzaga and the University of Portland. Greg Heiser and Craig Elo. It's an exciting night here in Spokane as Gonzaga looks to begin another West Coast Conference home season with a win. They've done it 13 consecutive years now. And this Portland team will not be easy to beat tonight. For whatever reason over the years, Portland has never been afraid to play Gonzaga. They always play them well. As we look at the Pilot starting lineups, Ravio, Campbell, the junior college transfer, Robin Smelders of Germany, Ethan Niedermeyer can really shoot the 3. And then Kramer Knutson will be in the starting lineup for Eric Revenot, now in his 3rd season, 27 wins, 51 losses, but with a 9-6 record this year, already equaling their 9 wins from a year ago. Starting lineup for Gonzaga: Pargo, Bolden, Stephen Gray gets a 2nd consecutive start, Austin Day, and Josh Heitfeld. Mark Few now in his 10th year, and he has 245 wins and just 64 losses. Well, some confusion in this Tennessee game, Craig, as we take a flashback at the end of regulation. Was this basket interference? Was it goaltending? Certainly not goaltending, but we've talked to the officials. We've got the official explanation. There is nothing illegal about that play.
I totally agree. I think when the ball is above the cylinder, I think we get a misinterpretation of the ball being above the cylinder where it's at. I don't think Matt Bolden's shot really had a chance of going in. And even though the hand came through the basket, I thought it was a good no call at that point in the game.
You have to contact the rim and move the rim or contact the ball for it to be basket interference or goaltending. Neither happened according to Mike Peterson officiating this game tonight as we have our first turnover or near turnover of the game. Pargo with it for Gonzaga. Heitfeld fakes the three and gives off to Bolden. 26 points the other night against Tennessee. Great feed and a flip by Heitfeld.
That time Knudsen trying to help out on the screen and roll, just stayed with Bolden way too long, and there was no backside rotation for Portland, and that left Josh Heitfeld right open at the rim where Matt Bolden found him.
Smelders with the help of getting the ball over midcourt for Portland, and that's TJ Campbell, number 44, shooting nearly 50% from behind the arc. So nobody should be sloughing off him at all this entire game. That's Rivio now with it. Austin Day there defensively and clapping his hands at Nick, wanting him to try to drive, and Rivio does, and Day blocks him from behind. But give Rivio credit. He went right at Day and beat him on the initial move.
He did, but you like what you saw in Austin Day getting out in there, challenging Nick Rivio at the top of the key. And then when he put the ball on the floor, now Austin's in position, just like he is on those kind of plays, to block the shot with those long arms of his.
Campbell, a heads-up play there to pick up the loose ball. To get it back for Portland. Here's Smelders. Trying to go inside, taken away by Stephen Gray. A couple of turnovers to start the game for Portland. Gray running hard. Hard foul from Smelders, and Stephen Gray will shoot free throws.
Well, I was talking with a friend of mine, Shan Furch, this past week, and he played at Pepperdine, obviously, and said, hey, I always got a couple of fouls to give, right? I'm not going to foul out of the ball game. That's one of those fouls that you just want to make a statement with, and that's exactly what Smelders did. He was saying, hey, if you're going to challenge me in the paint, then you're going to feel it.
And Portland certainly taking on the personality of their head coach. Eric Reveneau was a hard-nosed player at Stanford. Had a nice career down there, and the coach there, of course, has been around the game for a long time and has really got this Portland program moving in the right direction now in his third season, Craig. You're starting to see his recruits in this program now, and his style of play is emerging. Yeah,
it's like you said, it's what, 3-4 years when you're a head coach. That's when your system really takes place, and then the guys that you recruit are coming into their own then. So everything you've instilled, this is a big year for coach and his staff. And Portland really coming through with already, like you said, 9 wins this year.
Stephen Gray hits both free throws. That foul on Smelders, our first of the game. Portland no issue at all with the pressure from Gonzaga. That's Niedermeyer with it, guarded by Bolden. Campbell is open on the far side, and he bangs into three. He's shooting nearly 48% from behind the arc. He's deadly out there, Craig.
Yeah, and he's wearing purple tonight, unlike the young man that was 5'6" from Portland State the other night that was wearing green. So they got to find him out there because he is a good three-point shooter like you just mentioned.
Pargo with the rebound off the Heitfeld miss. Heitfeld spins into the middle, draws the personal foul, and he'll shoot free throws now. And this foul will be on Kramer Knudsen, who gets the start, missed the 4 previous games with a concussion, but he's in there now for head coach Eric Reveneau.
Well, you can see why he stuck his noggin in on Josh on that one. Why he got a concussion before, but you know that's what Josh Heitfeld does to a big guy. He puts him totally out of position.
So take a look at Campbell's last 3-point shot.
And we mentioned that with Dominguez at Portland State. He was so small. I think the Zags really had a tough time finding him tonight. Campbell's going to possess that same thing because he's 5'9". I think the Zags got to be really aware where he's at.
Great job by Portland to break the press. Rivio draws the foul now and a chance for 3.
Well, too many times teams will try to break the press with a guy that dribbles. And that time you saw the ball come in to the sideline, and then Nick breaking right up the middle of the floor. Got a nice lead pass and led him right to the rim.
Yeah, that's as Chauncey Jones reminds us, asking the question, could his brother Derek jump like that, Craig?
No, and we were talking about that when we looked at his picture in the book there, that Nick doesn't look anything like Derek, and obviously Nick looks more like his dad.
In body type, they don't look at all like each other.
So, yeah, Nick 6'4", 200 pounds. They got the same haircut, though. They, you know, Derek liked that shortcut, too, so.
Derek playing professionally in Europe now. One of the great guards in the history of this program. Tremendous three-point shooter. Just one of the best free throw shooters in the history of college